Scene script. Have you ever questioned what would happen if elephants ceased to exist? Imagine a world without these gentle giants, a world without their majestic presence, their soulful eyes, and their playful antics. But more than just their physical allure, elephants play a critical role in maintaining the equilibrium of the ecosystems they inhabit. Like the unsung heroes of our natural world, elephants are the gardeners of the forests and savannas. They consume vast quantities of vegetation daily, and in the process they disperse seeds far and wide. As they wander, the seeds pass through their digestive system, receiving a nutritious coating that aids in germination. The result? A rich, diverse, and healthy landscape that provides sustenance for countless other species. Beyond being the seed dispersers, elephants are also the architects of the environment. With their massive size and strength, they create water holes and clearings, which are vital for other animals. They remove excess vegetation, allowing new plants to flourish and providing access to water for smaller creatures. Also, elephants are trailblazers, quite literally. They pave pathways through dense vegetation, making it easier for other animals to navigate. These elephant highways connect different parts of the ecosystem, fostering interactions and movements among species. But their influence extends even beyond the boundaries of their habitats. Did you know that the activities of elephants can even influence the climate? By promoting healthy forest growth, they assist in carbon sequestration, aiding in the fight against climate change. So, you see, the existence of elephants is not just about their survival, it's about the survival of numerous other species that share their habitat. It's about the health of our forests and our climate. Thus, elephants are true ecosystem engineers, creating, shaping, and influencing the environment around them. These gentle giants are the heartbeat of the ecosystems, and without them, our world would be a vastly different place. The survival of elephants is not just an animal rights issue, it's an environmental, ecological, and even a climate issue. Elephants are one of the most fascinating creatures on Earth, with many unique characteristics. Indeed, these gentle giants are full of surprises. For instance, did you know that an elephant's gestation period is the longest of any mammal? That's right, it takes a whopping 22 months for an elephant calf to develop in its mother's womb. That's almost 2 years. This long gestation period is due to the elephant calf's size and complexity. When born, an elephant calf typically weighs around 200 pounds and stands about 3 feet tall. But it's not just their physical characteristics that are impressive. Elephants also boast exceptional cognitive abilities. They have a memory that rivals, and in some cases surpasses, that of humans. They can remember friends and foes for years, and they even seem to mourn their dead, displaying behaviors that suggest a deep understanding of loss and death. Now let's talk about their social behavior. Elephants live in intricate social structures led by a matriarch. These groups, or herds, consist of related females and their offspring. The matriarch, usually the oldest and largest female, makes the decisions for the group and leads them to food and water. And what about communication? Elephants communicate using a variety of sounds, from trumpets and roars to rumbles that are too low for human ears to hear. These infrasounds can travel over long distances, allowing elephants to stay in contact with each other even when they're miles apart. Finally, let's not forget their size and strength. Elephants are the largest land animals in the world, with males standing up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 14,000 pounds. Their strength is legendary. An adult elephant can easily push down a tree or lift a 2-ton object with its trunk. With their enormous size, intelligent minds, and intricate social structures, elephants truly are one of a kind. Despite their importance and splendor, elephants face numerous threats. In this world where every life form is interconnected, the survival of one species can influence the fate of many others. But today we're going to focus on the threats that are putting the existence of elephants in severe jeopardy. Poaching for ivory is perhaps the most well-known danger to elephants. The allure of ivory, with its gleaming white beauty and rarity, has led to a devastatingly high number of elephant deaths. The ever-present demand for ivory, primarily in the global black market, is a constant menace to these gentle giants. Each tusk taken represents not just a life lost, but a ripple effect through elephant societies, disrupting familial and social structures. Equally alarming is the threat of habitat loss due to deforestation. We live in an era where urbanization is constant and pervasive. Forests are being cleared at an alarming rate for agricultural activities, logging, and to make way for human settlements. This rampant deforestation results in elephants losing their homes, their sources of food, and their migratory routes. It's a double-edged sword that not only leaves them homeless, but also pushes them closer to human settlements, leading to another threat: human-elephant conflict. Human-elephant conflict arises when elephants, driven by habitat loss, wander into human-populated areas. They raid crops, damage property, and sometimes even cause human casualties. These encounters in turn provoke retaliatory killings of elephants, creating a vicious cycle of violence and fear. The impact of these threats on elephant populations is profound and terrifying. In a span of just a few decades, we've seen elephant numbers dwindle drastically. From hundreds of thousands in the wild, we're now down to mere tens of thousands. Each life lost is a step closer to a world where the trumpeting call of an elephant is but a distant memory. The survival of these magnificent creatures hangs in the balance due to these threats. The question now is, what can we do to ensure that these gentle giants continue to grace our planet with their majestic presence? But that's a conversation for our next scene. Despite the grim outlook, many organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to protect and conserve elephants. In the face of adversity, there are beacons of hope illuminating the path towards a brighter future for these gentle giants. One of the primary approaches is through anti-poaching initiatives. Organizations like the World Wildlife Fund and the African Wildlife Foundation have boots on the ground, actively patrolling elephant habitats to deter poachers. These brave rangers work around the clock, risking their lives to ensure the safety of these majestic creatures. Equally important is the work being done to restore and maintain elephant habitats. Efforts like the African Elephant Habitat Restoration Project aim to reforest areas that have been devastated by human activity. This endeavor not only provides elephants with more room to roam, but also helps to combat climate change by restoring the Earth's lungs. Lastly, community education programs are pivotal in changing attitudes towards elephants. By enlightening locals about the ecological importance of elephants and the devastating impact of poaching, these initiatives foster a culture of respect and admiration for these animals. Schools, community centers, and even media outlets are being utilized to spread this message of conservation. In essence, it's a three-pronged attack against the threats facing elephants: combat poaching, restore habitats, and educate communities. By continuing these efforts and expanding them further, we can ensure a future where elephants continue to thrive. Together, we can write a different ending for the story of these magnificent creatures. To wrap up, elephants are not just large animals that roam the plains of Africa and the forests of Asia. They are key players in our ecosystem, fascinating creatures full of astonishing facts, yet they face grave threats with conservation efforts underway to secure their future. Their story is one of resilience and strength, a testament to the beauty of nature's creations. These gentle giants hold a significant place in our world, and it's our responsibility to protect them and ensure their survival for generations to come.